I couldn't hold back from make a last and final video for this awesome challenge, even though the last one that I made should have been technically the last one because it's the last day. But, as I said, I wanted to give some commentary on how it was to work with the crystal I chose, which was amethyst. It seemed absolutely natural to work with that, and it's a really nice piece that I have that I haven't gotten to do too many meditations with. I honestly haven't done a lot of meditations with any of the crystals that I have because I have recently obtained most of them. I've always been interested in crystals and rocks. I would go to random stores. Does anybody remember Rainforest Cafe having those little stones? You have like a huge box and you just fill the bag. I'd beg my mom all the time, like, come on, let me get my little stone. I've always liked rocks, okay? But I never knew that this was something of existence, that crystal healing was even a possible notion of life. I grew up in a family that knows nothing about this. My father asked me when I said, "Hey Dad, I'm going to become a crystal healer. I'm gonna get certified, and I'm taking courses and everything." So what does he say? He goes, "That's really nice, Brooke. So does that mean that you're gonna pour crystals over my head?" He was polite about it. He was kidding. He really just has no idea. And it turns out that soon enough, I'm trying to still convince him. I have a huge amethyst cluster that is just giganto. It's been in my house for many, many years. My father, got it as a gift for my mother and really didn't even know what amethyst was. He asked if amethyst was just a color. He's like, "Wait, what is that, purple? Like, what are you talking about?" You didn't know that I was even talking about the huge, gorgeous piece that's right by the bottom of the stairs. So I told him that I can do a lot of healing work with it. So I will, without a doubt, be updating with a video on that. I'm sure it'll be when I move into my new apartment. I don't have a date as of yet, but soon enough. I'm going to keep the cards out that I haven't really worked so much with. I had to go to bed early last night, as I do tonight. I wake up at 4:30 for work sometimes. So I'm going to leave those out, and I'm still going to meditate with those cards tonight. But I'm going to pick one more card just as a way to say c'est la vie, for this challenge. And it's a card for everybody. I'm not focusing on me and my reflection. I'm focusing on something that can be a gift and a message for everybody. And I have chosen to solely work with the Earth Magic deck. So I will start shuffling, and I'm also going to show you my amethyst piece, this little guy, but he's actually not so little. He's one of my bigger chunks. Really, really great color on this. You see how deep that is? I mean, wait, I have to... I'm trying to get it in different light. I keep moving with it. Yeah. It's really pretty. And very powerful. Definitely helps with intuition. Very sharp intuition. Everything flowed better throughout the day. I felt very protected today. Sometimes when I leave early in the morning, at the crack of dawn, because of daylight savings time, it's been pitch black when I leave the house, and I've been drawn to take more cabs to work as opposed to taking the subway by myself. And I just felt this sense of complete protection, like I was wrapped in a cloak of comfort. And I had a lot of protection with me all day. And what else? Those are the main points, at least for today, what it did for me. It's so good for so many different things, so I was very open-minded today. Great imagination. See how nice that lighting is? Oh my god, it's great. Okay, anywho, reading time, as my cat licks my plate of food. I don't typically eat on my bed. He'll lick an empty plate whenever he finds one. Oh, let me... Did you see the guy eating? You guys can watch me shuffle. That's what I'm trying to say in English. Okay. May this be a good message for anybody who's watching and tuning in to the sacred frequency. I thank everybody who's contacted me and has been in touch. I love every single one of you, and I'm so proud to be able to share this, no matter how far and wide apart everybody is. We are all deeply connected, and that is such a gift. Wow. It is about the end of autumn. Pretty much winter. I don't even know when winter starts and autumn ends, but it is definitely a time of release. Definitely a time of release. There's all life is looking like this. If you live in the north, you are familiar with this color scheme. It's so beautiful. There's a light shining down from above, and it's just peeking through and just shedding light all over this landscape. And as vibrant as it is, it's so gentle, and it's encouraging, and it's uplifting. Release, to me, means absolutely new, fresh, wondrous ventures of life. It doesn't mean a time of letting go to lead towards sadness and confusion. It means that you're releasing for the greater good of you and for the greater good of all, right? Once you are open to release and you understand the gift in letting go of certain things, whatever it may be, Sorry, this is such a great card for me too, so I'm just kind of like wrapped up in my own thoughts for a second. Let me really quickly read what it has to say about it, and maybe I'll just have more side commentary. That's a really beautiful card too. Also, a beautiful card to end this with. Release. I release of this challenge, and I'm so grateful for it. How awesome is that? Okay. I feel like I should read the whole thing, but it's okay. Okay, I'll just read the commentary. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have departed and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. I love. I greatly admire this deck, and it just continually surprises me how quickly I developed a bond with it. It's so honest, and it has such a great energy to it. I mean, I don't know how I poured good energy into it that quickly, but I just, ever since even the first reading was really good. You know, the first card that I ever pulled was a really good one, and I asked the deck about what my relationship would be like with it, and that was a great way to start it off. So this most literally is reflecting what I'm going through, and I know a lot of people in my close surroundings are going through. So I know that this is absolutely tied and true to what the universe is experiencing. Yay! Everybody, I thank you once again, and I just ask that you keep your eyes open for new videos and you keep in touch, and hopefully start on your own endeavors with these beautiful divination tools and with maybe even your own crystal babies. And if you have any, let me know how it's been going for you. I've been speaking with some of my crystalline cohorts that have had sparkly, awesome results, and that brings me much joy. So I hope this has been equally as pleasing for you all, and again, I love immensely.